July 20th, 1973, Hong Kong. The temperature hits 91 degrees with suffocating humidity. Inside a luxury apartment in Kowloon Tong, Bruce Lee collapses on a bed and never wakes up. He is 32 years old, at the peak of his fame, in the best shape of his life. Within hours, the news explodes across Asia, then the world. The dragon is dead, but how? And more importantly, why? This is the story of what really happened to Bruce Lee, and the truth is far stranger than anyone imagined. 6 months earlier, Lee is untouchable. Enter the Dragon is in post-production. It will become the highest-grossing martial arts film of all time. He's negotiating a 3-picture deal with Warner Brothers. He's writing his own scripts, training 6 hours a day, building a mansion, planning his son's martial arts training. Everything he fought for, every door Hollywood slammed in his face, is finally opening. He is about to become the first Asian global superstar. He just needs to survive long enough to see it happen. But something is wrong. Lee's friends notice changes. He's more irritable, more obsessive, sleeping less, training harder, pushing his body beyond what even he thought possible. His weight drops from 140 pounds to 130, then lower. His body fat percentage hits an almost dangerous low. He dismisses concerns. "I'm in the best shape of my life," he tells everyone. On the surface, he's right. His physique is flawless, muscles like carved stone. But beneath the surface, something is breaking. May 10th, 1973, 2 months before his death. Lee is in a dubbing studio in Hong Kong recording dialogue for Enter the Dragon. It's a small room, no windows. The air conditioning barely works. He's been working for hours, repeating the same lines over and over. Suddenly he stops mid-sentence. His face goes pale. He staggers, grabs the wall, then collapses. His wife Linda is called immediately. An ambulance rushes him to Baptist Hospital. Doctors find him unconscious, seizing, his brain swelling dangerously. They perform an emergency procedure, drilling into his skull to relieve the pressure. It works. Lee wakes up hours later, confused but alive. The doctors run every test available in 1973, blood work, EEG, neurological exams. They find nothing, no tumor, no aneurysm, no clear cause. The lead physician gives his diagnosis, cerebral edema. Brain swelling, but he can't explain why. Lee is told to rest. He refuses. He has too much to do, too many projects waiting, too many people depending on him. He's been fighting his entire life to get here. He's not going to stop now. Against medical advice, he goes back to work within days. He tells almost no one about the incident. Not the press, not his business partners. Only his closest circle knows how close he came to dying. The doctors prescribe medication. Something to prevent future seizures. Something for the headaches that now plague him constantly. Lee hates taking pills. The news breaks before sunrise. Chaos erupts. Reporters swarm the hospital, the apartment building, Chow's office. Rumors explode immediately. Poisoning, assassination, Triad gangs. A family curse. The fact that Lee died in another woman's apartment fuels every conspiracy. Betty Ting Pei is hounded by the press. Her career is destroyed overnight. She receives death threats. Some blame her for giving Lee the pill. Others suggest something more sinister. An autopsy is performed the next day. The pathologist finds catastrophic cerebral edema. Lee's brain has swollen nearly 15%. But there's no trauma, no evidence of foul play, no drugs beyond the Equagesic in his system. The toxicology report shows nothing unusual. The coroner rules it a death by misadventure, an allergic reaction to the painkiller, a freak medical event, 1 in a million. But questions remain. Why did Lee's brain swell twice in 2 months? Why didn't the May episode serve as a warning? What was really happening inside his body? Some doctors suggest chronic overtraining. Lee pushed himself relentlessly. Others point to the Equagesic. It contains meprobamate, a muscle relaxant known to cause severe reactions in rare cases. Combined with Lee's extreme physical condition, low body fat, and possible sensitivity, it could have triggered the fatal edema, but this doesn't explain May 10th. He wasn't taking Equagesic then. There's another factor no one discusses publicly in 1973, the pressure. Lee carried the weight of an entire culture on his shoulders. He was fighting racism in Hollywood, breaking stereotypes, representing Asia on the global stage. He slept 4 hours a night, worked constantly, snapped at friends. His brother Robert later said Bruce was exhausted, not just physically, mentally, emotionally. He never stopped, never rested, and I think his body just gave up. The conspiracy theories never die. Some claim the Triads poisoned him for refusing to pay protection money. Others say jealous martial artists used dim mak, the death touch, a delayed pressure point strike. "I am not teaching you anything," Lee once said. "I just help you to explore yourself." On July 20th, 1973, The world lost more than a movie star. It lost a philosopher who taught through action, a teacher who broke down walls, a man who proved that size, race, and background don't determine greatness.